looks good, but it's the punch, it's a short punch that you don't see much as the body punch that lands the other round, which is the most effective.
And of course, often the crowd will ooh and ah on punches that are completely blocked or partially blocked.
And not only blocked, but a lot of time that's what you brush your hands up on, like those type punches also, because you're landing more on your fingers instead of on the knuckles.
Floyd has never complained about hand problems in his career. Vargas leaning against Floyd and trying to pound away to the body, giving Mayweather the kind of chance he got in the last round when he knocked Vargas down with a body shot. But I think Gregorio trying to punch.
Good, there you go.
Left hand to the body again by Mayweather.
This is what I'm saying. Even though it's a gamble, I would try to have him fight with him, and I think his punching power would be more effective here.
This is one of the few real exchanges I've seen Mayweather in any fight.
Prince George Scratchy Cougar Claws, $11. Big Bad Berry $58.
How fun? But Goya Vargas has hung in and tried to dish it out where he could against Floyd Mayweather Jr. And Mayweather has occasionally relished the chance to trade with Vargas and demonstrate his blinding hand speed. Harold Letterman still enthralled with the way Mayweather is fighting. Cruising to a big lead over Vargas, and we suspect that's true on the other scorecards as well. Between rounds, a round and a half ago after Vargas was knocked down on a body shot from Mayweather, you heard Joe Goosen ask him, do you want to continue? Although Vargas has never been in any real serious trouble.
There is a welt along the right eye of Mayweather. I don't think I've seen him with that sort of damage before.
Mayweather's skills apparent on the double left hook moments ago, landing to the body and the head.
Mayweather's boxing skills and speed right now is what's really winning the fight. But he can't hurt Vargas as much as he would like.
What would a Mayweather-Corrales fight look like, Emmanuel?
Mayweather-Corrales fight would be a very interesting fight because Corrales is going to put tremendous pressure, and I don't know if Mayweather will be able to handle pressure coming from a tall fighter, which is up on top over him. And the fact that Corrales doesn't punch long punches where you can counter punch. He waits until he's right on you, and you normally have made your defense motions, and he still hasn't punched, and when he does punch, it's going to be almost too close.
Yeah, but one thing about Corrales is he can be hit. He gets hit. He's open for some shots, and he'll get hit by Mayweather. I don't know that Mayweather can hurt him, but that's got to be a factor going the other way.
Mayweather can hit him, but Mayweather's not that much of a devastating one-punch fighter, and that's going to make a difference. I think Corrales is going to be a very tough fighter, in particular with his height.
Off what we've seen in the last 6 months, you might suspect that Corrales is the harder puncher.
I don't suspect it. I think it's perfectly apparent. He stands flat-footed. He's right in there. He throws his punches correctly.
Very short.
Gets good leverage on him. He commits to him. He wants to hurt the other guy. He doesn't want to outpoint him.
To some degree, is a version of Felix Trinidad. To some degree, the fact that being as tall as he is, he fights with his hands so high, and all of his punches are very accurate punches with very little gap.
Was that a Texas two-step round, or was it some other dance I haven't heard of? Whoa. Okay, I want to do that. Open them up.
See, the bleeding stop already.
We got 4 rounds to go. You got to do it now. Let's give him some water.
Yeah, oil. It's not a scientific. It's scientific. You just gotta go. You just gotta go. Okay.
Goya Vargas is a real professional. And although he himself admits that the highlight of his career has already happened years ago when he won a featherweight title, and that he is near retirement, he's fighting with the fierce pride of a profession.
And it's got to be frustrating. He's in a situation where the speed he goes is too much for him and the skill, but he's doing all that he can to win the fight and has never given up hope still. He's really making every effort that he can still to win this fight. And who knows what will happen later on in the fight when you have a fight of this type, and the fact that he's getting closer to Mayweather now.
Has he won a round yet, Harold?
No, Jim. I got it 8-0, 80-71 Floyd Mayweather. I tell you, Jim, you know, the judges look for 4 things, and he's doing all 4.
Well, look at this, Harold. Maybe Vargas can win around here. As Mayweather elects to hold his hands in front of his face and allow Vargas to pound away at the rib cage and the elbows. Vargas trying to put Mayweather to the test along the ropes. Floyd looking to pick a shot in here.
Now expect Mayweather to explode after this himself.
He's hoping to get Vargas to wear himself out.
That's correct.
Right here.
Vargas gets in a left hook upstairs. Mayweather retaliates with a right uppercut. And there's a lead right hand and a right hand to the body by Vargas. And now here it comes. Vargas stopped throwing punches and Mayweather flurries. And now here comes Goyo.
My goodness, a fight broke out. Most excitement I've ever seen in a Floyd Mayweather fight.
Yes, I've enjoyed it as a fan.
Absolutely. This may be Vargas' last stand, but he's given us something by which to judge Floyd. How about the willing enthusiasm of Gregorio Vargas, who comes to work and tries to make a fight, though outgunned, and forces Floyd Mayweather to be good.
I don't know if Vargas won that round, but I'm going to give it to him on general principles.
Yes, you have to.
I think Floyd, leaning over here, wanted me to know that it was he who's making the fight and not Gregorio Vargas.
It's turned out to be quite a fight.
Junior, when you're ready again, you cover yourself right hand, right hook to the back. Okay? Step to the left.
You won that round. That was clear. You got ball. It was only, you got to go.
Okay?
You got to hit him. This is it.
Here's Vargas. Throws a nice left hand over Mayweather's glove. This may be the last stand of a tough, smart, veteran fighter trying to get back into the fight, or at least leave a few marks on Mayweather to know he's been in a fight. And something happened in Vargas' corner I should bring your attention to, which is that he told his corner that he was having some problems with his legs. He raised his legs to get it rubbed down. What do you think that means, Emmanuel?
Well, that was a real brutal round, and I don't know what effect it may have had on him, but I think Mayweather, even though it was a maybe round that you could have given to Vargas, I would say that the momentum should have been better for Mayweather, because I thought that he fought a much smarter strategy by letting Vargas extend himself and open up afterwards. But you know, the round could win either way. But I think going down the stretch, I think that Vargas is going to tie. But who can tell?
In round 9, they landed a combined 62 punches by CompuBox estimation. 60 of them power shots. I'd be surprised if you see another rally in the last 3 rounds by Vargas to match what he was able to do in round 9. And Mayweather back up and moving on his feet now as the 10th round progresses toward its midpoint.
Which I think is smart, because going down the stretch, footwork usually bothers the fighter if he's not that good with his footwork, unless he gets tired.
Floyd certainly doesn't have to stand in the corner and trade shots with Gregorio Vargas unless he wants to.
No, he can box now. I think he's taken a lot of energy out of him, and I think his youth and speed will carry him down the stretch. He should finish up very strong now.